Last section is simplify fractional exponents type 3. Okay, so we're going to express this in simplest radical form. All right, so for this one, notice that there's no parentheses, so this 5/6 only applies to the x and not the 729. Okay, there's no parentheses here, so the 5/6 exponent only applies to the x. So the 729 stays as a 729. The only thing that goes in the radical is the x, because that's the only piece with the exponent, the fractional exponent. Then, same procedure as usual. This 5 is your exponent inside your radical, and the 6 is the radical number. So we, as a final answer, we have 729 times the 6th root of x to the power of 5. That's it. You're probably wondering, why is type 3 simpler than type 2? I don't know. They just put it in that order. So yeah. Any questions on this one? I'm going to pause the recording to give you guys a chance to ask. Let's go enter this in. Okay, 729 and the 6th root of x to the power of 5. Another. Oh my gosh. I almost didn't screenshot that properly, and I was just going to show you my home screen. Okay, 4x to the power 1/2. Once again, no parentheses. So therefore, the 1/2 only applies to the x. So we have 4, and then inside your radical, put the x, only the x, not the 4. It is to the power of 1, and it is a second root. So 4 times the second root of x to the power of 1. We can simplify this to 4 times the square root of x. Remember that you don't have to write the little 2 when you're doing a square root. And you don't have to write that it's x to the power of 1. You just have to write that it's x, because x is x to the power of 1. When you don't see the exponent, it has a 1. All right, any questions on this one? I'm going to pause the video. All right, 4 times square root of x. 4 square root x. And another. All right, now notice this one has the parentheses. So then the 1/5 gets distributed to everything. Okay, so we have 243 inside a radical. Sorry, I should write that with more space. 243. Actually, let me rewrite it as 243 to the power 1/5 first. 243 to the power 1/5. And then x to the power 1/5. Okay, so then let's rewrite it in a radical. 243 to the power of 1, and it is a 5th root. And same thing with the x, but I'm just going to write it as a separate radical for now. X to the power of 1, and it's also a 5th root. Okay, so 243 to the power of 1 is just 243. So we're going to see, is there a 5th root of 243? So you can think to yourself, 2 to the power of 5, what is that? Or is it 3 to the power of 5? I don't know why 243 is a number that's come up so many times in our examples, but 3 to the power of 5 is indeed 243. So then, therefore, the 5th root of 243 is 3. So I'm going to rewrite this as 3, because the 5th root of 243 is 3. And we know that because 3 to the power of 5 is 243. So we just simplified that entire left piece to 3, and then this is multiplied by the 5th root of x. So our final answer is 3 times the 5th root of x, just like that. I will pause the video here and see if you guys have any questions. Let's go ahead and enter this in. 3 times the 5th root of x. Okay, so that was 3 examples for this category. I realized that that was lagging, but I think you can hear my voice. So that's good. Yeah, so let's end this category and then I'll put you guys in breakout rooms.